Hello everybody and welcome back to Lone Star 10-7. So at the end of the last episode we ended up purchasing a crab fishing vessel, and on this episode we're going to be setting some pots out and seeing if we can't get any luck with some crabs, some snow crab. So on our new vessel here, we have a crane which lowers our pots down. We have a setter, and we need somebody to prepare the bait for us. So we're going to cruise along here and see if we can't find some good crab and start setting some pots down. Go ahead and throw our first pot off right there. And as usual, we have to be 100 meters from the previous pot, which usually isn't too much of a deal. Normally we can pretty much just kind of roll around and throw pots off. By the time they get this one baited up, usually I am pretty close to around 100 meters. I believe we can hold a total of maybe, I think, 50 pots. I didn't grab a full load of pots, so I think we only have maybe 25 or 30 pots, so we'll go ahead and set all of those out. And then we'll be back in about 20 hours to pull them. So I'll let you guys ride with me here while we throw some of these pots out. I may cut it out if it takes too long to put out our 25 pots, but I'll let y'all ride along for a little bit while we do it. Once we get these pots set out, I'll give y'all a tour of the ship. I know normally I give a tour, or I try to give a tour before we go fishing, but I kind of slipped my mind this time. So far we're looking pretty good with the amount of crab in the area here. Well, we might start running out towards the edge of it right here, so depending on how it looks, we might start making our turn to come back. Go ahead and drop one there. Not super confident of it, but there we are. We got 3, 4 right down there, so hopefully we'll get a decent amount out of that. Pretty good little cluster right there. This first go round may be a little bit slower because our crane operator isn't maximum. I didn't pay to train him up all the way. We'll probably do that after we load in our first, bring in our first haul. Yeah, I believe we have around 30 pots maybe. I did have to hire another crew member. Everybody meet Pearl. I believe she had a 1.4% rate. it's not too bad. Y'all know me, I like to hire the cheap labor. I also don't have many of the upgrades. I upgraded the sonar to the maximum on this ship, along with our buoys. And I believe that's it. I don't think I grabbed any other upgrades at this time, mainly because I ran out of money. After we purchased the ship and then, you know, rigging it out. Well, it's already rigged for crabbing, but buying the pots and all that kind of stuff. We'll go ahead and make our turret here. And we'll drop a pot right there. Because why not? Oof. Wish I would have held on to that pot a little bit longer. There we go. We'll go ahead and set that there. I don't know that we'll get any of those guys, but we'll try, right? Now, I'll be honest, I'm not as familiar with what a good haul is, you know, weight-wise out of a single crab pot. I've never really got into crabbing a whole lot. In my last playthrough, I did purchase, I believe, the coaster, which is based on the Northwestern in Deadliest Catch. I did purchase that one. I think it's about a $6 million ship. And I kind of played around with it a little bit, but I don't really recall some of the weights that I would pull out of the pots. Good amount of crab underneath us there. That's a good little spot. Okay, we got 6 left, it looks like. Looks like we're kind of running out of them here. I might go ahead and make a turn here to the left and go back over that real good spot we had back over there and see if there's any this side of it. Try to maximize our catches here. I'm just waiting for a good, what looks to be a good spot. With only 3 left, I want to try and definitely land them right on some crab. Trying to make sure we stay 100 meters off of these buoys as well. I say all that like I'm sitting here trying to do this all perfect and everything, and yet that's not gonna probably be very good, but oh well. It is what it is. And of course, here they all are. Alright, we'll drop that last one there, hope for the best. I believe that's all. Oh, we got one more, Alright. Yeah, 25 pots. Oh, come on, let me drop it right here. There we go. Hopefully we'll get some of those. Alright, at this point we're gonna bring the crew back in, let them rest. Do need somebody to cook us some meals just in case we get hungry out here, right? He's good at cooking. We'll slap him in there while we wait. Alright, so I'll give you all a quick rundown of the ship. I actually haven't been fully all over it yet, so here's where we operate our crane from. So we can operate the crane from there. We can go up on top up here. Get a good view of our ship and our guys. Of course, back into the cabin here. Go ahead and shut our door over here. Got the interior here, a little office space. Not sure if that opens now. Got little crew quarters for everybody. Of course, our kitchen where he's working right now. More crew quarters. And then out on the deck. Don't think that this door will open now. But here is our freezer with our bait and our bait crusher. And then the bow of the ship. Can we go up here? Oh man. So there's so that's gosh dang, I already forgot the name of this ship, Scarlet. The Scarlet, which is I believe based off of the saga, if I remember correctly. Which is also featured in Deadliest Catch. So alright, so we'll wait, and I'll see y'all guys here in a minute. Alright everybody, and here we are, we're back, and it's time to start hauling in some of these pots. So we'll see what kind of catch we get on these. So you can, if I remember correctly, you can move while collecting these pots, but if you go over, I think, 10 knots, the crane stops moving. So you've got to kind of stay under 10 knots. I don't have the best sorters working right now. Our guy Rudy here is one of my top sorters, and he's a little worn out from doing all the cooking. So I've got him resting right now, trying to get him ready to get back out here. So it might take us a little bit to sort some of these. Okay, so let's see how much we pulled in that time. We got 1,200 pounds. Like I said, I can't remember if that's good or not, to be honest. So we'll kind of see what they look like as we go along here. Kind of overshot that one a little bit. Alright, we got it though. Alright, let's see how much we got on that one. We got another 4,000 there. Oh, okay. Oh, my apologies. Okay, I'm not exactly 100% sure where we got what at, but anyways, I'm lost a little bit apparently. 5,000 per pot. It seems like it's pretty good if I remember right, but anywho, we'll see what kind of yields we get here. That one seemed a little quick. Okay, got 1,000 more than we did on the last two, so hey, I'll take that. Got sunrise over there in the east. Another beautiful morning out here in the North Atlantic. Okay. I'm not entirely quite sure what's going on here, if we're being honest here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pots. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. I feel like the game kind of glitched there and gave us an extra pot somewhere, but I don't know. What do I know? 2,000 there. Definitely could be better, it seems like. But I'll take any of it we can get. We're already up to 26,000 pounds, so. So alright guys, I'll see y'all, no need y'all sitting here watching me pick up all 25 of these pots, so I'll see you guys once we get them all picked up. Alright guys, welcome back. We're pulling up and sorting our last pot right now. So far we have 104,000 pounds with 50,000 remaining after 25 pots. Of course this last pot will come in. Let's see, we got 2,800 on that one. So overall, I think overall we got between, on average, about 3 to 4,000 per pot. We did get some that were significantly more though. We got 4,600 there, we had 5,000 there. I think the lowest we had was like 400 pounds. We had almost 6,000 there. We had almost 7. We had 8,000 there, so that was definitely a good spot. We had 900 there. But overall, I think we had probably about, if you average this all out, we probably had about 3,000 per pot, maybe 4,000 after some of these 5s, 6s, and 8s kind of rounded it out. Overall, not too bad, I don't think. That's 109,000 pounds of crab we have, so we're going to fast travel back over here. We're going to start using our sonar again, and we're going to start setting some more pots. As soon as I figure out which guy's my baiter, right there he is. Alright, fantastic. Let's let these guys go back and rest. And we'll have Pearl start bringing some to the table. We'll set out our pots again. So I'll see y'all once we set these out. And the next time I see you guys, we'll be back in port to sell our catch. Alright guys, welcome back. We're here at Lockport. Lockport is currently selling or buying crab at a pretty good price, $16.24 a pound. And that's going to net us $1.7 million. I will take that any day of the week right there. And that's actually enough to repay one of our loans, but before we do that, I want to get some upgrades to the ship. First off, I want to upgrade the engine. Yeah, we've got the best sonar. Go ahead and grab the best searchlight as well. Why not, right? Get some side thrusters. And then we'll go ahead and get the autopilot. It doesn't cost very much. I don't really use the autopilot a whole lot, but it doesn't cost much, so we might as well, right? As far as that goes, we'll go ahead and get the upgraded storage as well. It's going to bring us down to a total, after I grab the radar, of about $500,000. So we'll go ahead and check out there. As far as the crew goes, we're going to train our crew. So Pearl over here is going to become a master crane operator. Victor is good at sorting crazy on crab. He's my bait. He's going to get an upgrade for, well, let's see here. He's my pot hauler. Baiting and setting. I'm trying to do this to where we have guys that can work several different ships all at the same time, if we're not the same time, but we just move them from ship to ship if needed. I don't typically bait and set. How much that's going to be? 168. It's 187. Well, we'll go ahead and get him up there. He's already good at that. He's almost up to top cooking. We'll go ahead and do that. But usually we'll go ahead and make her. She's already 15 there repairing, so we might as well max her out. That's where we're going to sit for now, I believe. Let's see. Can we pay off any of our loans? No, not anymore. But that's okay. We will definitely be able to pay some loans off next go around, if not both of them, if we get another 1.7 million haul. So we're going to go ahead and head on back out there. We've got something there we can grab, probably another boat. We'll go ahead and check that out real quick before we end the video. How about that? I'm not sure this boat can actually make it up in there though, but we will try. What do we got here? Can't see anything, it's dark. There's a little boat right there, I think. Okay, the star set, yeah, I forgot about that one. It's a little boat, kind of a starter boat. 5 hours to go there, 8 hours to go there. We'll go here for 5, and then we'll fast travel the rest of the way. And by the time we get up there, it's actually going to probably be time or pretty close to. I think there's a fast travel point there. By the time we get over there, I think it's going to be time to pick these pots up, but I'm probably going to save that to the next video. Yeah, see, it's already time. By the time we get there, it'll definitely be time. We're going to have to hurry up. So, alright guys, well, I will see y'all in the next video. I appreciate it. Give me a like, subscribe, comment what you like, what you don't like. I'm open to some constructive criticism. And we'll see y'all guys in the next video. I appreciate it. God bless.